I love these fabulous children's astrology books by Donna McGarry. They're delightful, whimsical, and entertaining. Visit zodiacs.com. Hello, fabulous Capricorn. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of September 2014, Love Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadia Shah. Thank you for being here. This month, where it comes to love, I do think that by far one of the more important occurrences to take place for you that is a symbol of where it is that you're headed in love has to do with Pluto in your sign, standing still in your sign and then going direct right around the middle of the month. Pluto is a planet that may not necessarily be associated with love per se, or romance certainly, but it is a planet that is associated with intimacy. It is a planet that is associated with the desire to know another person deeply, the desire to know the truth about not only yourself, but also who you can be in the context of really sharing yourself very deeply, emotion, heart, and all. When I see an occurrence like this take place in a chart, it suggests to me, in all honesty, I look at this and it says to me that the fluffy, the light is just not going to do it for you. You are going to want to really get to the heart of what is really happening for you in love and where it is that changes need to happen if you are going to experience a deeper and more meaningful bond with another person. I think that conversations are going to be a huge part of this. And I say this in particular because right around the full moon, it's a particularly interesting full moon taking place in the early part of the month. And just as this full moon starts to wane, we've got your Pluto in your sign standing still and then going direct. And this particular full moon is speaking to Pluto in your sign as well. And this suggests to me that there is likely to be an experience that brings a rise of emotion, which full moons tend to do. And in the moment, I think you're really going to like how you respond. Okay, you respond in a way that ultimately is controlled, ultimately is a way that allows you to feel a sense of that you acted in a way that you can feel good about. You acted in a way that you didn't lose your cool. There's an element of control. There's an element of keeping it together, if you will, with this particular full moon. However, ultimately, keeping it together isn't always where the truth is found. It's always good to the best that we can when we do keep it together, when we behave in a way that allows us to respect ourselves. It's always a good thing, right? You don't want to lose your cool here. And I'm not advising that. But what I am saying is that if you are so inspired in any way not to genuinely let out all your emotion in the early part of the month, you are going to find that holding back much more difficult once we progress you towards the middle of the month. And that doesn't give you license to go to the person whom you first were controlled with and let it all out. But it can lead you to some very important understandings into who you are and how it is that you are where it comes to love. Now, I think that the answers actually for a lot of people out there, a lot of Capricorns out there, are going to end up being quite surprising. And I think a lot of Capricorns out there actually are going to find that where they thought they were being very honest, or where they thought they were really being very upfront, at the end of the day was actually a mask of its own. And it was to mask a certain vulnerability and a genuine desire to know another person more deeply, a genuine fear of allowing another person too close. And so these are the insights that I actually see happening for you in the context of love. And I would invite you, to the best of your ability, to approach it all with a curiosity and an open heart, because the more you can do that, I think that will certainly lead you in the direction that the universe and you ultimately really do want to go, which is to experience deeper, more meaningful connections with other people. Those of you in an established bond, I do see this playing out in terms of you really wanting to have deeper heart-to-heart conversations, wanting to say things to the other person that maybe you've been holding back on. There are ways to say them without getting too carried away that let you feel good about yourself, yes. But also just keep in mind, I see for some Capricorns out there, there is a line between dating somebody and being in a relationship with that person. And it does look like the desire, maybe the stated desire is, you know, we're dating, but the real desire is actually to have that sort of deep, meaningful relationship. And I think that the line really isn't as fine. However, I just see some Capricorns out there maybe going a little bit too far with that, maybe confusing dating with being full on into a relationship and sharing things that maybe you're not really ready to share. And if, you know, the moon wasn't full, maybe you wouldn't. And I can understand how once we get you a little bit later into the month, you may end up feeling vulnerable as a result. But there is a type of vulnerability that is healthy and a type that really isn't. There's a type of vulnerability where you know that something in you is healed because you've shared something that's important. But there's a type of vulnerability that happens when you mistake someone that you're just getting to know for your therapist. And that isn't too good because that's rushing a process before that person has really had a chance to show you that your emotions are welcome and that this is a soft place for your emotions to land. And so you just want to be honest with yourself, because I do see some Capricorns out there sort of confusing the line a little bit. And then that in turn could lead you to say, oh, wow, why did I do that? Why did I spill my guts there? I thought I was being honest, but really that really isn't what was happening. There were other motivations taking place there. Those of you who have somebody in your sphere right now, I see that motivation as well to want to share more deeply, to want to connect more deeply. But again, remember that there's a process to everything, and to allow things to unfold in their own time. That'll only be a good thing. And if you can understand that and allow that, I think you're going to find that you reap greater reward as we approach the later part of the month. And once we've got Pluto standing still, that is really going to be your moment to understand, okay, can I now be more vulnerable with this person or not? And so it's practicing restraint early on in the month that's going to allow you to see what you need to see to decide if this is, as I said, a safe place for your feelings to land. Those of you who are not in an established bond, I see at the very least conversations taking place, at the very least some flirtations, some interactions taking place, whether online or in person. And this is going to be especially important for you to decide how much you're going to share, because that risk certainly seems to be there as well. But for all that, the fluffy is going to be very, very difficult to navigate at this time. And so it is about finding that right balance between not sharing too much too soon and also trying to engage another person in a way that feels more meaningful, that doesn't feel that it would necessarily be fake. There are ways to be maybe not so intense and still be genuine. And that is going to be the opportunity for you to find that right line for you. One thing is for sure, though, you want to experience love that is true. And the universe wants you to experience that as well. It is about coming up with the right definition. What is that actually going to mean? Does that mean enjoying another person's company while ignoring your deeper needs for a meaningful connection? Or is that going to mean accepting that in this moment, the moment calls for enjoying the moment instead of trying to make it more, and to find that emotional support you need elsewhere until you feel you have that in your established bond? Those are questions that are going to rise now. And as you navigate the answers, you are going to find yourself getting in touch with that drive to experience a deeper bond. And it is that drive alone that ensures that you are moving in just that direction.